Superman fans, welcome to your speeding bulletin for the week November 30th to December 6, 2012. A week which saw an announcement on the running time for the Man of Steel trailer, a Superboy Season 2 DVD announcement, and a new look for the Superman homepage website. There's lots to get through, so let's jump straight in. In movie news, the Warner Bros. The Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray countdown finally reached 100% this week. And as promised, it unlocked exclusive content from Man of Steel. What was it? It was this poster image from the movie showing Superman in handcuffs. While the countdown wasn't handled well at all, the image has certainly had the desired effect, creating a lot of buzz and debate right across the internet. As will the upcoming Man of Steel theatrical trailer, which, according to British Board of Film Classification, will have a running time of 2 minutes 20 seconds. The trailer is set to be shown in cinemas with The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey from December 14th, 1 week to go. IMAX listed the Man of Steel IMAX 3D experience on their website this week. The IMAX release of Man of Steel will be digitally remastered into the image and sound quality of an IMAX 3D experience. Man of Steel will be released to cinemas, IMAX and otherwise, on June 14, 2013. IndieWire interviewed Christopher Nolan last week to discuss this week's release of The Dark Knight Rises to Blu-ray and DVD, and spoke with him about his involvement with the Man of Steel movie. He said it's very much Zack's film and I think people are going to love what he's done. Superman is the biggest comic book character of them all, and he needs the biggest possible movie version, which is what Zack's doing. It's really something, he said. Check out the full interview at IndieWire.com. The Wall Street Journal has posted an excerpt from a video interview they conducted with Joe Letteri, visual effects supervisor for Man of Steel, asking him about the importance of tapping into Universal sensibilities when bringing Superman to a new generation of viewers.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think there'll be a wow factor too.
I think there will be, just because the film's just got a great look. It just really feels, I don't know, different, but in a very familiar way. It's hard to explain. It takes you into new territory, but it's also very comfortable.
The full interview should now be available via the WSJ YouTube channel. The official novelization of the Man of Steel movie is now available to pre-order through the Superman homepage online store. Greg Cox, the New York Times best-selling author of The Dark Knight Rises novelization, is the author of this book. He has also written successful novelizations and tie-ins for DC stories such as Countdown, Infinite Crisis and many more. The book is scheduled to be released the same day as the film. LatinoReview.com claimed to have discovered who everyone pretty much thought would be the big villain of the Justice League movie, reportedly set to be released in 2015. Yep, Darkseid. It isn't stated how they know this or who their source is, but it does seem pretty obvious that Darkseid would be the choice villain to unite the biggest superheroes of the DC universe. So let's consult the ultimate source, our Megahedron. So, will Darkseid indeed be the villain in the Justice League movie? Most likely. There you have it. We also published an exclusive interview with Ben Torres, who was a senior designer at Hasbro from 1994 to 2000, and directed the product design and development of concepts for the never-made Superman Lives movie. In the interview, Ben discusses the concept designs and his recollections of working on Superman Lives, while also giving his thoughts on the upcoming Man of Steel movie. Visit the site now to check it out. Well, there was big news in TV news this week for Superboy fans, with Warner Archive Collection continuing to roll out its fanboy-centric DC Comics properties with the December 11 DVD release of the much-requested sophomore season of the Alexander and Ilya Salkind-produced Superboy: The Complete Second Season. The complete 26 episodes are collected on 3 discs and presented in original 4:3 full-frame aspect ratio. Superboy: The Complete Second Season will be released on December 11th. In November, DC Comics announced that astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson had helped them find the exact location where the planet Krypton would have existed in the universe for issue number 14 of Action Comics. On Monday, NPR's Morning Edition, Tyson spoke about the story of how he came to lend a hand to Superman. You can check it out at npr.org. Superman comic books we reviewed this week included Superman number 14, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who gave it a 3 out of 5, saying, "Some of the book is a pleasant surprise, and then the glaring mistakes ruin it." Mark Pritchard reviewed Smallville Season 11, Chapter 24, saying, In the end, I found that detective under-delivered, and he gave this chapter a 2 out of 5. Superman Beyond number 11 was reviewed by Sean Morrissey, stating, Superman Beyond comes out with a crushing right cross, and he gave it a 4 out of 5. While new reviewer Keith Samra reviewed Teen Titans number 14, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying, I really feel the book is finally picking up. Superman comics available this week from December 5th include Action Comics number 15, which is available in a variant cover, a combo pack, and a black and white cover. Smallville Season 11 number 8 print edition, Superman Grounded trade paperback volume 2, and DC Comics Superheroes Supergirl bust.
With the temperature dropping in the Northern Hemisphere, it's time to keep warm with a selection of Superman beanies, gloves and jackets. Grab yourself a pair of Superman fingerless mittens for $18.57, or how about a Superman Mohawk Peruvian knit cap for $11.74. These and other winter warmers can be found at your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman Homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop.
In other news, game publisher Little Orbit released a teaser trailer for the upcoming video game Young Justice Legacy. They've now officially wrapped up their voice recording sessions, with series producer Greg Weisman having brought in almost the entire voice cast of the TV series to record dialogue for the video game. You can pre-order the Young Justice Legacy video game from our online store. DC Comics announced the release of a new iPad app titled DC Super Friends Race to Save Christmas. Santa Claus has gone missing, and it's up to the Super Friends to track him down before his big day. This new and improved update to the interactive iPad Storybook app is available now and fully iOS 6 compatible. Download the DC Super Friends Race to Save Christmas iPad app for $4.99 from the iTunes Store. Voting for our 12th Shield Awards closed this week, and the results have been revealed. Find out who this year's best Superman comic book writer was, what your favourite comic book cover was, and which episode of Young Justice was voted the best in 2012. All these results and more are available on the website now. The Superman homepage Super Trivia Quiz has been updated for another month. The 3 questions we're asking you this time around are: what is the full title of the 1978 vinyl record Superman Christmas story, Light Up the Tree? In the image on the 2004 Christmas collector's plate painted by Alex Ross, who is Superman carrying? And in what episode of the Smallville TV series did Santa Claus first appear in? If you think you can answer all 3 questions, head to the website now to submit your entry. Thanks to everyone who participated in the Superman Homepage 2012 survey. I've collated all the results and looked through all the comments and suggestions, and we've already launched a new website design response to some of those comments. So check that out and take a look at the results of the survey at the website now. Also, the Superman Homepage iPhone app has been updated with new features and improvements. Updates include support for iOS 6 with an updated user interface for the iPhone 5, improved image handling and more. Download your free Superman Homepage app from the App Store now. And before I go, make sure you place your vote in our latest website poll, which asks, what do you think of the new handcuffed poster for Man of Steel? Head to the website now to place your vote. And that's all the Superman news there was for the week November 30th to December 6th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V, and thanks for watching. Well, it's the holiday time, and we as Superman fans got ourselves a little gift via the Dark Knight Rises countdown, which I pretty much expected to be released right around the 4th, which was the release date for the Dark Knight Rises, and it was pretty much a marketing gimmick for the amount of social media advertising they would get by people who were looking for the free exclusive content from Man of Steel. A lot of people were complaining right up until release, if this isn't something great, I'm going to be so pissed. If this isn't something great, WB better be on notice. First of all, we're not technically owed anything. We might get the trailer whenever they get it, and right now they've announced that the trailer is going to be released with The Hobbit, which is a movie I wanted to see Anyway, but now I have a dilemma because there's supposed to be 8 minutes of Star Trek footage from the new J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, which comes out in May, that's supposed to be released only on True IMAX with The Hobbit. So my concern is, since True IMAX for me is over an hour and a half away, will the Man of Steel trailer, which has already been announced, will run with the Hobbit? Will it be released also in IMAX? Or, since they're already having 8 minutes of footage, will they only show the 8 minutes of footage, maybe a couple of IMAX trailers, which are those special nature movies and space movies and things like that, that are mostly documentaries or movies that are made to look kind of cool because they're good on IMAX, but not regular trailers like a trailer for The Man of Steel. Because the first night I see The Hobbit, I would like to see the Man of Steel trailer that we've all been waiting for. As far as this special little Easter egg that we got released with The Dark Knight Rises, yes, it was just a still shot from the Comic-Con footage that was shown back in July, I think the Comic-Con was, or August. Some people got to see it, people who were there, and people who saw grainy footage online before it was yanked down. That footage was fantastic, and there were a lot of cool shots in there, and the one they chose to kind of make into a poster, which I don't think is an official poster. You're probably, based on what it looks like to me, you're not going to see it in theaters because it's a little blurry. It was clearly just something quick. They grabbed a screenshot, they put it there, and they put the name on it, the Man of Steel, and the release date, you know, to set it up as more marketing, which is what movies want. They want marketing. They want advertising. They want people to know about them. They want people to understand that the movie is coming out. They want people to get excited about seeing certain things. So that is why they put that into a situation where it looked like it was on a poster, or it looked like it was a poster. I don't think it's an official poster. And now, even after the fact, people are upset that they didn't get more. I can't believe we didn't get a trailer. This doesn't excite me. I'm asleep. This is boring. Okay, I guess. I mean, a still shot is boring. Star Trek Into Darkness also released a poster that day. I think the poster that Star Trek Into Darkness released was an original, was an actual poster, a poster that they wanted to release that is used for the marketing of the film as an actual poster that you could probably buy as a poster later on. This Superman one, I don't know, is going to be an official type poster. It's just used for social media. It's something that they wanted to put out there to help sell The Dark Knight Rises, to get this fake countdown lit up. If it was fake, it seemed like it was set up to go off right around the release of The Dark Knight, and mostly to be used to help sell that movie. And that's fine, and I still think the picture is cool, and we got it, and it's neat. And now we have a trailer to look forward to in about 7 days. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up in the sky.